So I just finished playing Luigi's Mansion, the first one on emulator because I don't have a GameCube. If I did have a GameCube, then I would have played it on the GameCube, but I don't. My history with Luigi's Mansion is the first time I remember playing it, or I mean, actually, first time I remember seeing it was at a McDonald's on those arcade machines that they had in the playground area. I don't know if anyone remembers those. Probably 2000s kids. I mean, that makes me feel super old just saying that. But if anyone remembers that, then yeah, it was on those arcade machines, and I remember playing it on those or watching some kid play it. And I remember being freaked out on it. It said Nintendo, and it looked like a horror game, and I was like, "Damn, I thought they were all about Mario." Yeah, I mean that was my first experience with Luigi's Mansion. The first time I found out that Luigi had his own game. Before that, I just thought he would always be second player in Mario games, which I think this is his first. I may be wrong, but I think this is his first like solo game. I could be completely wrong on that. But I finally got to play it after years of not having been able to play it. I did have a GameCube, but I had to choose between a GameCube and a Wii, and I chose the Wii because it was newer. And boy, do I regret that decision. I had a fun time with the Wii, but the GameCube was thinking about it now. I don't know if it's pure nostalgia or something like that, but I really missed that console. But I got to play it on emulator. I believe it was Dolphin emulator on my phone, and I got to play it. I'd already played Luigi's Mansion 2, so I mean, it was probably just going to be the same thing as what I imagined. And yeah, it pretty much was just a basic version of Luigi's Mansion 2. I don't remember if Luigi's Mansion 2 innovated in the series or like brought anything new, because I haven't played that one in a while too. But I remember I played it on the 3DS. My cousin had it actually. I got to play it over the summer, back when it like first came out. But I played it on the 3DS, and then I never played Luigi's Mansion, the original, like at all. I haven't played 3 either yet. I want to play it, but I haven't been able to play it yet. Things are a little bit difficult to get my hands on right now. But I remember playing Luigi's Mansion 2, yeah. So I got to play 1, finally finished it, and I always thought that 1 was a little bit more horrifying, or a little bit more scarier than Luigi's Mansion 2. There's not like a super big difference, right? But I mean, Luigi's Mansion 2 wasn't really that scary for me. It was a little bit more like kid friendly. What I remember seeing on Luigi's Mansion 1 in YouTube was like a headless Bowser like boss fight, and I remember seeing that. And even the ghosts just look a little bit more freakier in Luigi's Mansion 1 compared to 2. And I think the rest of the series as well, from what I've seen in Luigi's Mansion 3. But the ghosts are definitely scarier in Luigi's Mansion 1. My bad. And, I got to play it, and it was a little bit freaky. I finally got to overcome my childhood fears of Luigi's Mansion. Finally got to play it. That's what I'm excited about. I can finally say that I got to play one of the games that I always had my eye on since I was like a little kid. Another one that I'll probably be making a video on would be Mario Sunshine. I finally got to play that one as well on 3D All Stars version. I never finished it. I played it before, but I always stopped. I want to say at the hotel. I always stopped at the hotel, and I just never played it. But Luigi's Mansion, really fun game. I liked it. Simple, nothing game breaking or anything like that. I mean, you just walk around the mansion, shine the light on some ghosts and suck them in with the vacuum, the poltergeist. So that was pretty fun. Pretty simple gameplay, rinse and repeat basically for the entire game. There are some ghosts, like the portrait ghosts, that have like their own like little puzzle that you need to figure out before beating them. I think my favorite one would be the piano in the piano ghost or something like that in the music room, when you had to play the little instruments and then they would all play a little tone, and it was actually like a Mario theme song. I forgot what game it was, but I know when she asked me where the song was from, I answered incorrectly. But that one's probably my favorite one because I thought that was pretty cool. The one that freaked me out, I think, was the baby ghost, because it's like the first like actual boss, and it's like it's a dead baby in a Nintendo game, and I gotta essentially murder it again or exercise it. Like it's a baby. But yeah, I mean, fun game. I loved it. King Boo is an excellent villain, like main villain for Luigi. Like Mario has Bowser, or they're each other's like enemies. Sonic and Eggman. King Boo, perfect villain for Luigi, who's like always like so cowardly and stuff like that. And King Boo is just like the in the Mario series like the epitome of like fear and stuff like that because he's an actual ghost. But the King Boo is like definitely the best. The boss fight, the final boss was nothing like game changing either. I mean, it's the same thing. You just try and suck in King Boo while Bowser is spitting fire and bombs at you and stuff like that. So I was pretty fun. And then as for my rank, I believe I got rank D. Let me pull it up on my phone real quick because I had to screenshot it before I forgot. Yeah, it's rank D. I got rank D on in the end of the game, which I completely forgot that there was like a system like that depending on how much money you collect. I think in the end of the game or towards the end of the game, I collected all the boos. I tried to collect everything that I could with my first playthrough. I mean, I did it without looking up on a tutorial or anything on YouTube. Game's not that difficult. It's fun, yes, it's fun. Would I play it again? Probably not through emulator. If I could, I would buy a GameCube and all the hardware necessary to play a GameCube on a 1080 or whatever 4K monitor that's out right now or something like that on my monitor with an HDMI cord. Just because like I don't have the necessary equipment to play GameCube games on a modern TV, I guess you could say. But I would play it again on the actual GameCube console or something like that. I wouldn't play it again on the emulator. Emulating's fun, I guess, when you have an actual handheld and not on your phone, which I also made a video about on the 3DS comeback, I guess you could say, the Renaissance. But yeah, a fun game. I'd play it again. This is just a short video trying to get my thoughts out on the game, and I will talk about Mario Sunshine in another video. Later.